And so Chuck, the owner and founder of the Sierra Group Home Buyers and Home Downsizing Solutions, where we specialize in helping homeowners that want to sell a house and downsize to a smaller home, apartment, or other senior living arrangement the fastest, easiest way without the stress and hassles by buying a house direct. Again, I've been in business for more than 25 years, and I've also had a real estate license for about the last 15 years since 2007. And today, I'd like to go through the different ways a person can sell a house depending on what their goals and what they would like to see happen with the sale of a house and timeframes involved. Whether, again, you're moving to a smaller home, an apartment or apartment community, or other senior living arrangements. One of the first questions that I would ask anyone is, do you really want to sell a house? Or would you prefer staying in your home as long as possible if you had some of the repairs, maintenance, and some of those items done for you? But assuming you want to sell your house, at this point, have you decided it is time to downsize and find another place that's easier to take care of? Or would you prefer to sell your house and move before you're forced to because of health reasons or other issues? Are you currently in a situation where you have to downsize now? Or have you inherited a house and need to sell that property or don't have a reason to hang on to it at this point? Do you have an estate or probate property that you need to sell? Or is there another reason that you have an unwanted or unneeded house and want to sell before the asset turns into a liability? Again, what do you want to accomplish with the sale of your property? A couple of the different solutions that we can provide for you is our affiliated agents can list and market your house in a traditional manner. And of course, Home Downsizing Solutions can buy your property direct from you without some of the traditional stress and hassles that come with a traditional way of selling a house. Or is there some place in the middle that we can provide a tailored solution that fits for your specific needs? Some of the benefits that come with listing with a real estate agent is that it exposes your house to a large market with thousands of agents with potential buyers. Some of the realities of listing with an agent is getting and keeping your house in show-ready condition. Does the house need any repairs, updates, or maintenance before it can be put on the market? The uncertainty of when it will sell, depending on the type of market that we're in, will depend on how many buyers are in the market, how many buyers can afford to purchase a house or to get a loan, getting secure a loan in the present market conditions. Do you want other people you don't know in your house? Then there's the potential hassles of negotiations with buyers, again, depending on the market environment. And sometimes a person really doesn't know what you will net from the sale of the house until you get to the closing table. Some of the benefits of selling your house to a home buying company such as Home Downsizing Solutions is that there is no need to put the house on the market. There's no need to do any repairs, updating, or any maintenance that may need to be done. You're able to sell the house completely as is, with or without any of the stuff that's in it that might have accumulated over the years. We are a cash buying company that can close when you want to, on your date of choice. And you don't have to worry about moving and having a vacant house that you're responsible for. You have more control over the transition to your new home or apartment. The realities is you may not net as much from the sale of your house in a cash transaction because the company, the cash home buying company, of course, needs some reason to purchase a house for cash. And so, what I would tell anyone is that if you value the benefits that we've gone over, that it can be a very good situation, a very good option to sell a house. If you do not value those benefits, then a traditional listing could be a better way to sell a house. The other item is to beware of wholesalers, or what I would term a fake home buyer, that has no real intention or ability to buy a house. The reality of items to consider when you're putting a house on the market is, of course, if you're going to put the house on the market. Doing repairs or updating to make the house more sellable, these showings or preparing for showings, the whole house inspections that come with a traditional selling environment by buyers, the negotiations with buyers and buyers financing, the closing, moving, and possession dates. And if you do sell your house or move before you sell your house, the issues that come or can come with having a vacant house. The realities of the market. If you want to sell, I always discuss the realities that you must deal with. The condition or how your house looks compared to others that are on the market. The flexibility of when the house can or will sell. The availability of financing for buyers will affect the market. Now let's discuss a little bit about what I consider the transaction cost to sell a house, or the law of gross versus net. No matter how a house is sold, the transaction has inherent selling costs. You have basic marketing costs, which is typically a real estate agent, for sale by owner expenses. No matter how you sell a house, you need to find a buyer. In most markets, there will be some type of buyer's discount. Typically, unless it's a really hot market, nobody will pay asking price. The closing cost. Closing fee, things like title insurance, the local recording fees, inspections, the buyer's home warranty, the buyer's closing cost. Typically, a buyer always asks the seller to pay for some of the buyer's closing costs. And again, this is depending on the current market. And of course, if the house needs repairs, updating, or any maintenance. The benefits to a seller with working with a real estate agent is that they should be working exclusively for you. They should have expert and knowledge of the market conditions and should be easily able to navigate the transaction that they're helping you through. They should help you in every step of the transaction and should have contacts with contractors or other services and professionals that may be needed throughout the transaction. The benefits to a seller with Home Downsizing Solutions is that they use private funds so they can close when you want to close. Again, they're not looking to list your house, they're looking to buy your property. The seller doesn't have to do any repairs, updates, or maintenance. They buy completely as is, with or without any or all of the stuff. They may pay up to $1,000 or more for moving expenses. They can be very flexible with moving and possession dates. And you don't have to worry about having a vacant house sitting if they buy the property. And a big thing is that they offer sellers custom options that no one else will for your specific situation. The bottom line is that if you are considering selling your house and moving to a smaller home, apartment, or other senior living arrangement, what is important to you? What benefits are important to you to sell the property? Some items to consider is, do you want to put your house on the market? Would you prefer to sell as is, or do the updates, repairs, and some maintenance items that may be needed that buyers want or expect? Do you want to deal with the sometimes hassles that can come with home inspections and appraisals, the open houses and showings to potential buyers? Do you want to deal with the catch-22 of moving in the transition to a new home or apartment? And would you like more or less control of the sale of your property? Again, the bottom line is that we can provide multiple solutions for you depending on how we can assist you best with the sale of your property and the transition to a smaller home, apartment, or other senior living arrangement. If you would like to see how we can help you best, just go to homedownsizing-solutions.com, or you can call our office at toll-free 855-291-5005, and we would be happy to assist you in any way that we can. Thank you very much.